Hey guys, it's been relatively straightforward today. I want to check in with you though and just talk about how we're handling the triple Qs and the impact that that's had on some of the other trades that we've done. As you know, we had a Microsoft run of the bands this morning. I caught the top band, then I caught the third band. I didn't catch the one in the middle because I had a trailing stop on it and it popped me out of it, but it got me back in on the next one, so that was all good. The move has been lower this morning, and there was a lot of consternation on a couple people's part yesterday when they saw that we had shorts on the trading plan, and they said, isn't the market going to go up? We had this giant sell-off. My response was, you have to watch those futures in the morning because the futures are going to tell you what the market's going to do. If we would have had an outsized futures move to the downside in the morning, so if we would have had, say, a 400, 500 point move first thing this morning, then I would have said market's probably going to reverse. But when the markets open in line the way that they did, typically what's going to happen is the market is just going to kind of go where it goes, right? It's going to try to follow through on what it was doing at the close. Very good prediction then of what it's going to do at the opening bell. So that was the game plan going into the day. As you know, the Apple trade this morning I didn't take. That was because of the proximity of the opening tick to where we were looking for the first inflection. It was too close. So if it would have been coming down from higher and would have hit the entry line, I would have taken it. Other than that, I don't think there were too many questions about what was going on. So let's go to the charts and have a look at those triple Qs. Here you see it. This is what I've been working with today. You can see we had this big sell-off move down into a trading range, and that trading range has in fact then made for some very nice tradable entries and exits. So we've had these inflections over the course of the morning here that really made it very simple to figure out where the Qs were going to go. And once we had a break that got us down into this lower range, I started looking at this move. Now, I only managed to pick this one up once, and it actually got me out for about a 54-cent per share gain. And lo and behold, it never got back up to get me in. So right now, I'm missing out on an extension, but you better believe I'm going to go and bracket that up and try to figure out where the next reversal is going to be and how we can play this going into the closing bell. The ranges have lined up nicely with these volume by price bursts out on the side. So when you're looking at these things, if you see this histogram that sets up where you can really define each one of these volume by price zones with the trading range that the stock has been in, that's really kind of good for morale, right? Because it lets you isolate what's going on in terms of what the index is doing, and it also gives you a nice reference point, you know, for these guys right here, the anchored VWAPs. Those things combined with everything else that you're looking at are the things that are going to give you the context for why the market is moving the way that it's moving. And I think that it's very clear when you look at this chart that the momentum today is definitely on the downside. We've got a big slide again on this, and it's made for some just really good trading, and I think it's going to continue to trade well into the close. So there you have it. That's my wrap on what I'm doing today. That's the way that I'm going to handle it going into the closing bell. I've got a meeting I need to take, but other than that, I'm going to be really focused on trading these triple Qs and just staying with the trend. The trend is your friend. If you can draw that big blue arrow and it shows you which direction the market's moving, and you see that it's really just containing price as price is moving in one direction or the other, that's a really good, simple tool to use, and it's going to keep you on the right side of what's going on. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.